challenges?
Mr. Nkalubo, me, I took the daily win challenge. It has been working because I used to think that I can only achieve maybe at the end of the year. And I say, I've put this. But it has really encouraged me to see that it pushes me to do something more. And at the end of the week, I've seen big things that I've managed to take over.
That's so good. Remember, these challenges are meant to grow your mindset. And whenever your mindset grows, you're in a better position of achieving more. And through taking on these challenges, you can still better your lifestyle, you can better your finances. Through the main point is mindset growth, but you can still improve a lot financially through taking on some of these challenges.
Yes.
So, and these are common things we usually see, we usually know, we usually do, but when you try to apply them, you will notice that it's totally different from what or how you used to feel about them.
Yes.
So today we are going to look at what is another challenge. It's called creating a not to do list.
Creating a not to do list.
Not to do list.
Not to do list.
Yeah, we call it a no list challenge.
I love that already.
Remember we had a 1 year challenge?
Yes.
Then a no list challenge or not to do challenge. These two don't contradict at all. In fact, a not to do list challenge enables you to follow your to do list challenge.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's good to know what you have to do, but it's also better to know what you must not do.
You're teaching good. It is good to know what you are not supposed to do. Wow.
So, through creating a no list challenge, this helps you to identify commitments. Because if you know I'm not supposed to do this, definitely you get to know what you must do.
Wow.
It also helps you to identify distractions. Commitments must be on your to-do list. Distractions on your not to-do list.
Wow.
This helps you not to drain a lot of your energy. Sometimes we tend to focus more on what we shouldn't even be doing. And this drains a lot of your energy. It helps you to create some space. You have if you eliminate different tasks from your daily tasks, it creates energy. It creates some space for you so that you can take on really what matters. If I may ask, how many of us have ever tried out this? Sitting there and say no to certain things. It's not, we usually think about things we are not supposed to take on, but it's different from saying no to such things.
Wow. In other words, if you write them down, you're reminding me of this scripture that says, engrave your plans such that the devil, when the devil looks at them, will run away. So if you are able to list down the things you are not supposed to do, it is very clear you will create a path. Like, I'm not supposed to do this thing, and you stick on it because you're committed. You know what exactly. You do not compromise.
Thank you so much, Pastor. So, I must tell you that if you're to take on any of these challenges, you must write down what you intend to do or not to do.
Wow.
This is a no list. List means you write down a list of things you say no to. If you don't write down these things, you're not really into this challenge. However much you might say no in your minds or your brain, but if it's not written down, you're not into this challenge. By the way, these days there are a lot of challenges. People take on a lot of challenges for fun, mainly on TikTok. But these challenges are doable, understandable, and they help you as a
Uncle,
person.
we are talking about challenges. I want to begin a no sugar challenge. Yeah, no sugar, because they told me it will help me on cutting weight. So no sugar challenge is one. So when he talks about things to write down, I see myself being challenged there.
So it's a list of tasks
Yeah.
you don't do no matter what, or you delete them, you totally delete them, or you simply say no to different tasks. This will enable you to genuinely follow your to-do task.
Wow.
If you say no to certain tasks, kikuleetera okubeera n'obudde obumala oconcentratinga ku ebyo by'olina okukola.
Wow.
Kubanga emirundi egisinga ebintu bino by'ogamba sigenda kukola bibadde bitwala obudde bwo bungi, bitwala amaanyi go mangi.
Yes.
These are distractions ebikuugula n'ova ne ku by'olina okukola. So buli lw'ogamba kino sigenda kikola, automatically you align with what you're meant to do. Kino sijja kikola, kikuzza ku line
Okola ky'oteekeddwa
n'okola
okukola.
ky'oteekeddwa okukola.
Wow.
Naye buli lw'ogamba kino kye nnina okukola nga n'ekyotalina kukola okyakikola, kitegeeza n'ekyoteekeddwa okukola togenda kikola.
Wow.
So we should always have a not to do list. Why do we need the not to do list?
I'm writing.
Why do we need it? When you put down your to-do list, things you must do, and forget to put down things you shouldn't do, this makes your to-do list overloaded. Bw'ogamba bino bye nnina okukola, kituufu osobola obikola, naye ne by'otalina kukola bw'ogenda obikola, kiku overloadinga nnyo. oyinza okukola byolina okukola naye nga ne byotalina kukola okyabikola nekiku overloadinga nnyo 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 nooba nga tosobola kubituukiriza. So sometimes it's good to say no to totally say no to things you feel you're not supposed to be engaged in.
Wow.
Or there are some certain things you can delegate. Mulimu ebintu byotalina kukola naye nga birina okukolebwa ng'osobola okugamba
nkutegedde.
kino ne kino ne kino omuntu bw'ati ne bw'ati yaba akikola.
Okay.
Cause mulimu ebintu byogamba kino sijja kikola naye nga bwe kiba tekikoleddwa ate kireetera process
Okuslowinga down.
okuslowinga. So nga ate bw'oba gwakikoze naawe obeera overloaded.
Yes.
There are things
Olumu
you
oyinza
shouldn't do
n'otamaliriza kiri ky'olina
that
kukola.
you can delegate someone to take
Wow.
on. Waliwo ebintu by'otalina kukola nga byoteeka you must delete them. Toyina bikola terina mulala asaanidde bikola kuba tebiyina kye bigenda kugattako wabula
Yes.
okumenya obumenyi. Ne wabaako by'otalina kukola naye nga you delegate. Tojja kusanga headmaster nga yafumba obuugi tho ng'abaana balina okunywa obuugi. Kati headmaster ajja kufuna gwassaako afumba obuugi. So okufumba obuugi kibeera ku not to do list
Yes.
ya headmaster naye ate bwetaagisa so ajja kudelegatinga.
Yeah.
Mulimu ne kye tuyita outsourcing tasks. Na in business when you talk about outsourcing kitegeeza osobola okuleeta external providers. Nga bwe tubeera wano nga tulina kye tutegese usually before anything
Yes.
we normally give different tasks to different people. Era wano buli kiseera pastor abeerawo n'agamba baani abagenda kweno tiimu baani abagenda kweno ne kweno. Then ne wabaawo byagamba leero ekyo tekijja kwetaagisa tukireke. Then ne wabaawo byagamba leero katufune omufumbi ajja okukola kino ne kino. That's outsourcing
Yes.
a task. So buli lwoba okola not to do list yo kuliko ebintu by'olina obutakolerako ddala ne kubaako by'olina okudelegatinga ne kubaako by'olina oku-outsourcinga.
Wow. Waliwo byenina okudelegatinga, waliwo byenina oku-outsourcinga, waliwo not to do at
by'olina
all.
okudeletinga.
Wow. Delete.
You note them down but you totally delete them.
Don't think
from
about
what
them. Yeah.
you must do. Not to do list erimu categories ezo ssatu. What you must delete totally. What you can delegate and what you can outsource.
Delete, delegate, outsource.
Gwe just no bw'oba ebintu ebyo byonna bisatu ng'ogenze maaso nga byonna gwabikola oyinza obutatuukiriza nebyo wadde. By the way, n'ekyo ky'okoze nga tolina kikola oyinza obutakituukiriza n'ekyolina okukola ate nakyo n'otakituukiriza.
Wow.
Kubanga ofuna load nga nnene nnyo, ofuna distractions nyingi, obudde buba tokyasobola kumala kukola bintu ebyo. Remember, naturally abantu abasinga tulina kyebayita poor task management. Kati byolina okukola emirundi egisinga nabyo tulemerera obikola mu butuufu bwabyo oba mu budde obutuufu.
When you say that, you're reminding me, today you're teaching about not to do list. there are times you put a to-do list. You list down ebintu by'oteekeddwa okola. You find yourself ng'okozeeko kimu oba nga tokoledde ddala.
That's poor task management gye tubadde twogerako. So the reason why we need a not to do list is to distinguish between the urgent, the important, and those of low impact. Buli lw'okola list eyo
Yes.
okuleetera okumanya kino kyetaagisa mu bwangu. You know, sometimes bw'omanya ekibi kikuleetera okumanya ekirungi, oba oluusi bw'omanya ekirungi kikuleetera okumanya ekibi.
Yeah.
So bw'omanya ekibi sometimes kikuleetera okumanya ekirungi, oba oluusi bw'omanya ekirungi kikuleetera okumanya ekibi. So buli lw'okola eno list, remember we are looking at reasons why we should have a not to do list. Kikuleetera okumanya what's really urgent.
Mr. Nkalubo, people are learning, they are online. Please invite a friend to invite a friend to be online. Apostle is watching, you're welcome. Fiona Mutes, you're welcome. Nakalyango Rose, you're welcome. There is a comment here that says, if you still do what you are not supposed to be doing, you end up not doing what you are supposed to be doing. Yeah, the grammar is gramming. This one has said we should have a not to do list. Then never allow your distractions from Apostle Abe Collins to become your main attractions. Wow. There is also a comment here. Fiona is saying delete, delegate, and outsource. Rose is saying you must have what you delete and what you delegate. Yes. People are really learning.
Thank you so much, our online audience. Thank you for the comments. Badengamba, whenever you put down that not to do list, chikuleetera okumanya what's really urgent, what's important, nachi ekitalina makulu. So nekikuleetera concentratinga ku ebyo by'olina concentratingako. You know, sometimes waliwo kye tuyita self-discipline.
Yes.
We struggle a lot in that area. So buli lw'omanya nti kino sirina bikola, kikuleetera to improve your self-discipline. Buli lw'owangamba kino sijja kikola ne kino. Abantu bangi nnyo balina ebintu bingi bye bagamba nti kino sigenda kuddamu kikola. Naye whenever you write it down, remember zino challenges zonna ze tutunuulira ezisinga. These are things you must always byonna byakuwandiika wa.
Yes.
You must buli lunaku olina obitunulako.
Wow.
Kuba ebisinga bikolebwa mu buli lunaku.
Kitegeeza bwe sitabitunulako.
So sikebera at the end of the week.
Wow.
Buli lunaku olina okutunula ku challenges wawandiise. Buli lunaku. Either ku makya oba olweggulo oba ku makya n'olweggulo. If you're to reward yourself nga bwe challenge twagyogerako, you must check your not to do list. Ogambe kino omazeeko olunaku nga sikikoze, then you reward yourself. So bw'ogamba nti togitunulako kitegeeza tojja sobola kutuukiriza. So so many are struggling with self-discipline. So when you come up with a not to do list, chikuleetera to improve in that area, because you eliminate low value tasks. Waliwe twagambye delete. You eliminate bad habits. You avoid dilemma.
Wow.
You simply say no because you're not allowed to do it. Omanyi mulimu ebintu byossa ku not to do list nga just oyagala kubyewonya ocreating space osobole oconcentratinga bulungi. Ne babaawo n'ebintu ng'okimanyi bulungi toyina kubanga obikola. Kati ate ebyo byolina okusookerako ddala.
Ku listi.
When it comes to this area of
Yes.
self-discipline, ng'okimanyi toyina kubanga obikola. Bad habits.
Wow.
Ebyo byolina okusookesaako ddala ku listi eyo. Kino okimanyi bulungi toyina kubanga okikola. You're still struggling with it. Ekyo kye kirina okusooka ku listi. Waliwo bino by'osaako ng'olina okubyewala osobole. Naye nga they have no harm.
Yes.
Naye these are bad habits which can even harm you.
Mr. Nkalubo, you're teaching good. The person who is watching us today, are you picking that wisdom for the things he has gone on to emphasize? There are certain things you are not supposed to even attempt. Don't get closer to them. Don't think about them. Don't delete them, as in delete, and go to the dustbin. You empty the dustbin. Boboli ku computer, such that you have no place where you will refer for those things.
Sometimes we assume that we are talking to born agains, but in our audience, mainly the online or what, there might be other people
Yes.
who are not. So mulimu ebintu when we're talking about growth management.
Yes.
Sorry, growth mindset. Toyiza kungamba nti omuntu nga anywa omwenge. You can really grow your mindset.
Wow.
This is a distraction. This is a bad habit. So, bw'obadde osoose ku ekyo weeba si kye kisoose ku list ya not to do yo ng'obadde okikola, kitegeeza bino byonna ebirala by'oliko ojja kuba distracted.
Yes.
Bad habits should be the first on your not to do list.
Bad habits. Omuze omubi gw'osoosa ku eyo list ku by'otalina kukola.
N'ebyo bidi, these are the must delete. Ze zigwa mu category ya must delete. You're not going to delegate your habit to someone. Towa ojja kunywerangako.
Ajja kunywerangako.
No. These are, you must delete them. Bigwa mu delete. Ebyo. But toyongera okulaba, you really know you shouldn't be spending time on them. But you're somehow unable to stop doing them. For instance, you can find someone obsessed with watching soaps. Naye ng'okimanyi bulungi soaps ezo buli lw'ozibeerako zitwala obudde bwo bungi.
Akayindi.
Olaba nga kitwala obudde bwo bungi, tosaanidde kikola, naye ate olemereddwa okukirekera awo. Buli budde you write it down. Write it down. Jukira gwe gwakikola gwawandiise nti sigenda kuddamu kikola era gwalina okukebera
oba tokikoze
tokirekedde awo oba okyakikola.
Gwe kennyini.
Zino challenges zonna ziri ku individual basis. These are solo challenges.
So, Mr. Nkalubo,
Senior group.
are you trying to say that someone has to be true to themselves? You have to be accountable to yourself for every challenge you're putting yourself up to do. So if you're saying, I'm writing this not to-do list, it is upon you to challenge yourself, to be honest to yourself and loyal to yourself.
This is how you're going to grow your mindset.
Wow.
Ate ekirala ekirungi ekiri mu bino, buli lw'ogamba kino ne kino ne kino sigenda bikola, n'ofuba okulaba nga tobikola, n'abakulinaanye bamanya biki by'otalina kukola. Era ne bagamba
ebyo takyabikola tabikola,
oyo kati mumulekemu eyo area. No, it's a no. Naye buli abantu abakulinaanye bwe batamanya nti olina not to do ne what to do, they will drag you left center back. Bajja kutwala mu buli kimu, bajja omanye ojja kubeera awo nga yegwe anti gwe emergency anti
gwe wa emergency buli alina kyayaga kubirako ku mutesi ajja kuyamba
kuba bamanyi tewali kyolina nti you're not in this direction. Tewali nti okola kino, tewali nti kino sikikola.
Yes.
Ofuuka emergency uncle oba emergency auntie.
Oh my God.
Obadde oyagala ki? Kubi
ono yalina ku budde.
So bw'obanga bakimanyi bino tabikola bino abikola, they respect your decisions.
You've reminded me.
Kikuleetera okubanga you create your space.
Onzijukiza mwami Nkalubo, waliwo omuntu nga ye tomugwirako n'omuwa program n'omugamba nti kino okujjako nga kufiirwa kulwaza ezo kugamba ateekeddwa naye togenda n'omugamba nti twabadde tulina omukolo enkya akugamba batandise okuteeka omukolo jjo njoke ngutegeere leero.
Era because of that principle ayina n'abaako kyakola amutegeeza mu budde kuba baba bamumanyi.
Yes.
You should identify your weak spot.
Wow.
Buli omu alina weak spot. Buli omu alina obunafu. Olina okumanya obunafu bwe wawe buli. Bw'omanya obunafu bwe buli, ekyo kyonna kyonna ekikuleetera obunafu kiteeke ku by'otalina kukola.
Yes.
Waliwo omuntu agamba nti ng'okimanyi bulungi ne baba bakutumye ku dduuka n'osanga waliwo when I'm usually coming back home ekajjansawo waliwo on the left ne right waliwo awali TV eziraga firimu enjogerere ku kkubo.
Yes.
Trust me, abantu bangi baba balina gye balaga naye olutunulayo ku TV. Bwe ba firimu eyo temaze kuggwa tavaawo awo.
Wow.
So bw'omanya nti awo wali weak spot yo, buli lw'owulira nti waliyo eddoboozi eriva waliwo firimu totunulayo. Ekyo kisse ku not to do list. Otherwise byonna by'obadde ogenda okukola tojja sobola bituukiriza.
Wow.
Olw'okuba eyo weak spot tewasobodde gyewala.